Welcome to Door to the Abandoned. Today we are checking out this cool old train turntable, the Phillipston Turntable, which is located in East Brady, Pennsylvania. This is along a rails to trail system. This turntable, I have put a link of the informational sign up in the little clip in there which you can read about this turntable. But this would turn the steam trains in a different direction than they came in. This thing is really neat. There's just not a whole lot of these around anymore. But this would, the old steam trains would not go as fast in reverse as they did in forward. So a lot of times they would use these here to turn them in a different direction to go back from the way that they came. But these things are really neat. They would turn the whole locomotive engine around, and so it could go back the other way. But these things are really cool, really unique. So let's get a look at this old turntable a little bit. Now somebody has, they put like a platform up there with the wood railing so you could walk up there. Now we're down in the bottom of this turntable. I believe it's about 75 feet wide. This thing is cool. This is the base that it sits on. It's pretty crazy. I can only imagine the size of the shaft, and there'd have to be some kind of a big bearing in there to support the weight of these locomotives. These old steam locomotives, which they were hundreds of thousands of pounds. I seen reference to one was like 400,000 pounds that I seen on the internet, and probably even more. There's some of the gearing used, which would turn these locomotives. And a little bird's nest in there. Let's see if I can crawl underneath it here. Whoa. I wanted to see the shaft and stuff, how this thing is made. Whoa. Okay, right now we're in the belly of the turntable. I crawled underneath it here, and this is the huge bearing unit on top of that cement pilaster, which supports the weight of the locomotive when it's sitting on here. And then when this thing goes around, it rides on those tracks and runs around and spins the locomotive in the other direction. And like I said, these were mainly used for the steam locomotives that at that time, the steam locomotives really weren't engineered to go long distances in reverse, so they would use these turntables to turn the trains around. But they have like a 3-point turn setup that they use mainly today to turn the trains around, where they back up into and then they switch the tracks and then they head off in another direction. So these old turntables really ain't used much anymore. Yeah, it's pretty cool. This is the rail system that goes around. It supports the outsides of it as the train is spinning around on this turntable.
Oh, this is so cool.
Now this turntable would have used some kind of a motor of some type to spin this around and turn it. But believe it or not, these things are so balanced. I did see one in, if you look online, there's various videos of these turntables that have been restored and kept in operation for, you know, historical significance. But I did see one in India, which apparently they were still using, but these things are so well balanced that a locomotive pulled on it and two guys pushed that thing around in a circle. Pushed that locomotive around in a circle by hand, just two guys pushing it, and turned that train around. So, but very neat. But like I said, this one here, since it has gears and everything on it, I'm gonna definitely assume that it had some kind of a motor setup over here to control spinning of the train around. So let's get up on top and check it out. Okay. You can see how big this turntable is just by looking around it here. This would be the other side. Okay, we hope you enjoyed checking out this neat piece of history. And like I said, there's a lot of videos online. If you look up train turntable, and you can see these working. I even watched one that had an actual steam train, you know, run by coal, just the same way this would have used. There's one on there. I believe it's in Maryland, but shows a really good video of it turning on the turntable, and so that would be a neat thing for you to look at, and you can see what how these actually worked. But anyways, we thank you for joining us on this, and please hit that subscribe button down in the corner, and thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.